Hello, students. Hello, can you hear me? Krishna and Rama, are you able to hear me? Yes, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks to both of you. Yeah. Okay, so we have Krishna, Rama, and what's your name? I've got one offline student. Soham. Okay. So right now we are three of you, and we'll start with economics very soon. But before that, okay, Deepak, very good. Thanks. That's nice. I'll keep that in mind. But in case if I make a mistake, just point it out to me. Okay, Deepak, would you like to introduce yourselves? Can you tell me like what is your background, anything like that? Okay. Just one thing. Uh, I presume that all of you have studied commerce and अच्छा. ओके दीपक काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही तुम्ही दोघांचं मराठी सगळ्यांना येत आहे तुम्हाला तिघांना येतं ऑल थ्री ऑफ यू आर कम्फर्टेबल विथ मराठी ओके ठीक आहे तुम्ही सगळे कॉमर्सचे विद्यार्थी आहात असं मी प्रिझ्यूम करतो हा ना कोणी सायन्स किंवा कुठल्या अजर ओके सो दॅट इज व्हेरी नाईस ओके सो I must say that you all have made a okay you all have made a good choice by choosing to do a CMA program and this is a little bit of a analytically oriented course. Yes. Sorry, just I was adjusting the mic. Okay. So, fine. You are all aware that even if you don't have a copy of the text study material, you have got a free online copies of all these study material. Are you all aware of this? ये आपको मालूम है सबको कि तुम्हाला ऑनलाइन स्टडी मटेरियल फ्रीली अवेलेबल आहे Okay. So there is one thing about if you check अपने CMA चे papers आपने देखे तो you'll find that the course is a little bit of analytical. Analytical in the sense that you will not get descriptive questions. जैसे बोर्ड एग्जाम मध्ये येतं की डिस्क्राइब व्हाट इज इकॉनॉमिक्स तर ऐसे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस नहीं रहते दे विल Yeah, I will introduce myself. Okay. Yes. Okay. Uh, my name is Ajit Gaikwad. I'm an economics teacher. I am currently teaching in a college called Manganmal Udharam College of Commerce, which is located in Pimpri. Okay. And I have before this taught in several universities, management colleges, and I was also a visiting faculty at Gokhale Institute, which is known place for economics. Okay, so yeah, and I have taught this particular module last time, and I really enjoyed the teaching part of this course. So I hope somehow you all will also benefit from the teaching. If you have anything at any point of time, if something that you have not followed or you cannot understand what I am teaching, I would encourage you to just message me in the group. Even my contact number is there. You can always feel free to contact me regarding any doubts or difficulties that you are having. Okay, I hope this particular time that we spend together in learning is very, even I enjoy teaching. So these are some of the brief things that I would like to speak about myself. Yeah, does any one of you want to say anything, or should I just proceed with? At least you can text me what is your academic background. Some of the students who are attending online, so I have some notion of what is the background of students that I am teaching. Okay. Oh, हे खूपच छोटं आहे, मला दिसणार नाही ते. तर इथे फ्लॅश झाला की दिसेल. Okay, fine. There is a technical issue right now. Definitely. So all of you understood who I am, correct? And can I proceed with, can we start with our session? Okay. For some think okay, you all can see on the board, this is the study material that you have, and let me tell you one thing, that you have to read this study material very carefully. Okay, I mean, if you see the questions at the end of the chapter or even that are asked in the exam, they require that you have really understood the concept. Okay, so we have to try and check how we can improve our skills. So one thing I want to just check. Okay, now you all tell me, I'm writing a particular equation. Okay, हे मला लिहायच्यासाठी हे करायचं होतं एनेबल, नाही तो तर सॉरी ती नाही ते एम्प्टी नोटबुक ओपन करा, जस्ट ओपन दॅट. Okay, all of you just get me charge. आहे झालं? हे होते झालं चार्ज. Okay, so I'm writing two equations here, okay, and I want you to tell me. हे काहीतरी झालं बाबा. What is this? Quantity okay, and another equation I'm writing here. Okay, so one of them is a demand curve, one of them is a supply curve. Can you identify which one is a demand curve, which of these equation is a demand curve and demand equation, and which is a supply equation? Okay, can you all see this? This is visible? Online students, offline students? Okay, quickly try to answer this question. Is you're not able to read my handwriting? Okay, I'm using a lot of short forms. Which of this equation is a demand equation and which is a supply equation? That is what I've said. Okay. Yeah, are you able to read the handwriting now? Are you able to make out what I've done? This is equation. Let me label this as 1, and this equation I'm labeling as 2. Can you tell me which is a demand equation and which is a supply equation? Okay, any answers? Okay, I've got one answer from offline student, and his answer is 1. Q is equal to 10 minus P, he says, is demand equation. Okay, and the second equation, Q is equal to 2 times P, saying is the supply equation. How many of you agree with this? Okay, we are in chapter number 1. We are doing the introductory concepts of demand and supply and all the basic concepts. But ये याद रखो कि in CMA program we have to do conceptually, we have to quickly finish lot of topics. So you should conceptually, mentally be prepared that in a lecture there will be multiple things that will be taught and done. Okay, not necessarily we will go by page, but everything that I am teaching, anything, is all from the study material. Okay, it is there in the text. Okay, so if you check demand chapter, you will get demand equations and demand schedules. Okay, so any reasoning? Can you give me the reasoning why this is the demand curve and this is the supply curve? Okay. Okay, fine. I have offline student called Soham. So त्याचा लॉजिक एकदम करेक्ट आहे. तर एखादा ऑनलाईन स्टुडंट, कॅन यू टेल मी ऑल्सो, वन ऑफ द ऑनलाईन स्टुडंट्स, what would be your answer to this question? Is one a demand equation or a supply equation? Okay, let us see how to answer this question. Okay, since you are all commerce students, you know the law of demand. Okay, yes, is there anybody who has not studied the law of demand? दीपक, लॉ ऑफ डिमांड केला होता का? So online students, you can also unmute and speak. Nothing stops you from talking. Okay, so tell me, what is the law of demand? What was the law of demand? ओके, मराठीमध्ये चालेल ना, सांग ना काय होतं. प्राइस, ओके, लेट मी जस्ट राइट इट डाउन. व्हेन प्राइस इंक्रीजेस, other things remaining constant, okay, when price increases, what happens? Quantity demanded decreases. This is the law of demand. And a very similar but opposite effect is the law of supply. What is the law of supply? Other things remaining constant, okay, when price increases, quantity supplied increases. Okay? Are you all familiar with this? Okay. Now with this information, I want to understand which of one or two, एक किंवा दोन ह्याच्यामध्ये कुठला डिमांड कर्व आहे आणि कुठला सप्लाय कर्व आहे. सो आय विल राइट अगेन 1 Q is equal to 10 minus P and 2 was Q is equal to 2P. ओके, तर हे डिमांड कर्व आहे का, हा डिमांड कर्व हे फाइंड करायला आय विल जस्ट प्लॉट इन सम प्राइसेस. ओके, सो I will take price is equal to 1. In equation 1, what will you get the answer if price is 1? Online students, please type in the answer. When price is 1, what is the quantity demanded? Please type in the answer. Correct. बरोबर type केला. It is 9. Okay. Now I just need one more pair. The price is equal to 2 घ्यायचं. P is equal to 2 घ्या. What will be the quantity demanded, or what will be the quantity? 8. Correct. Now can you see this in this equation? What is happening? As price is going up, quantity is decreasing. Okay, so therefore 1 is a demand equation. 1 is a demand equation. Okay, now all of you verify in a similar way. असंच verify करा. P and Q is given 2P. So substitute values of price and check what is happening to quantity. Take simple prices, make your life very easy. मी अशी कुठली तरी अवघड किंमत घेतली नाही प्राइसची. Okay, somebody tell me some price to take. ओके, व्हेरी गुड. प्राइस जर का आपण 1 घेतलं तर क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड काय येणार? 2 into 1 which is 2. So you will write here 2. Perfect. Somebody online student, but somebody else give me the answer for the next. What is the second price you will consider? What would be the second price that you will consider? पहिला price is 1, quantity is 2. Yeah, okay. So if I take price is equal to 2, what will happen? Quantity काय येईल? yes, it is 2 into 2, it will be 4. So here can you see in this example, price increases and quantity also increases. So so this is likely to be what? Demand or supply curve? It is likely to be the supply curve, correct? हे समजलंय का सगळ्यांना? Okay, we want to just do 2 small exercises. Do that quickly. Take price is equal to okay, and take quantity demanded to be equal to 5 minus P. हे table complete करा. This table is called, it is called demand schedule. Okay, demand schedule चा अर्थ काय? Price आणि corresponding quantity demanded. Done. So can I write that here it is 5, here it is 4, here it is 3, here it is 2, here it is 1, and last figure is 0. All of you got how to calculate this? 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. Therefore I wrote this 5 here. मग इथे काय 5 minus 1 किंवा प्राइसची किंमत 1 आहे म्हणून हे केलं आपण, which is equal to 4. Then this is the 4 we have written. Okay, 5 minus 2, which will be 3. Then we are writing 3 here. Then 5 minus 3, which is 2. So I am writing 2 here. 5 minus 4, which is 1. Okay, and 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So जेव्हा किंमत 5 होईल तेव्हा quantity demanded 0 होईल. Okay, did you all get this? Online, offline students, have you got this? This table is called a demand schedule. Okay, right? What is a demand schedule? Demand schedule gives demand schedule gives the price level, price and the corresponding, म्हणजे त्या प्राइसला corresponding gives the price and the corresponding quantity demanded. Okay, it gives the price and the corresponding quantity demanded. Okay, right now supply schedule. Okay, use the equation and quickly calculate the supply schedule. Online students give some kind of an indication once you have completed the calculation. तुमचं कॅल्क्युलेशन झाल्यानंतर काहीतरी इंडिकेशन द्या. Okay, can somebody type in the answers quickly? Quantity supplied. Can you tell? 0, correct. 2, 4, yes. Brilliant, absolutely correct. का है 2 into 0 is equal to 0. 2 into 1 is equal to 2. 2 into 2 is equal to 4. 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 2 into 4 is equal to 8. 2 into 5 is equal to 10. समजलंय टेबल कसं फिल केलंय? Okay, fine, very nice. Thanks for sharing that table that you have written. पण तो जरा स्मॉल आल्यामुळे मला दिसत नाहीये. Okay, perfect. Do one simple exercise. If you have a nice scale, use the scale to do this. Mark price 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, now draw the demand curve. Demand curve, that is, demand curve is simply the graph of the demand equation. So जो price 5 है तेव्हा quantity demanded is 0. So mark points like this. This is quantity demanded and this is price. When price is 5, quantity demanded is 0. Okay. When price is equal to 4, quantity demanded is price is 4, quantity demanded is 1. So we are here. When price is 2, quantity demanded is 3. When price is 3, quantity demanded is 2. When price is 4, quantity demand, when price is 4, oh sorry, price is 1, quantity demanded is 4. And when price is 0, quantity demanded is 5. हे समजलंय का? When I join these points down, the curve that I am getting will be called demand curve. Okay, in the same way, and I would want you to do it on the same graph. Plot supply curve. Plot the supply curve. quickly plot the supply curve. Okay, suppose आपण हे घेतलं. Let me take this curve. Zero, 0, 0. When price is 1, quantity supplied is 2. When price is 2, quantity supplied is 6. 4, sorry, very sorry. 2 it's 4. You'll go to this point. Okay. When it is 3, it is going to be 6. So I don't have a point here. Okay, 6. When price is 4, it will go to 8. And when price is equal to 5, quantity supplied will go to 10. तो हे असा काहीतरी point आहे. Okay. When I join these points, what I will get is a supply curve. Got it? And when you equate the two demand and supply curve, हे graphical झालं, तर आपल्याला I can see that now this, okay, suppose I say equilibrium is when quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. Okay, in terms of graph, I'm talking about this point. Okay, in terms of graph, I'm talking about this point where the demand and supply curve intersect. Okay, so mathematically he solve kara, solve this equation. I have quantity demanded is equal to 5 minus P, and I have quantity supplied is equal to 2P. Okay, so equate quantity demanded to be equal to quantity supplied. That's an equation. Equate kara. QD is equal to QS. So equate the two and find out what you get. I will get something like this. Five minus P. Why 5 minus P? Because that's the quantity demanded, and quantity supplied will be 2P. So solve for P. What will you get? 5 is equal to 3P. Correct? So what is the value of P? 5 by 3. Okay. So in terms of our diagram, 5 divided by 3 will be something like 2 3/4 or something like that. Correct, na? 3 ones are 3, not 2. Suppose if you divide 5 and 3, okay, it will be 1.6 kind of thing. 1.6. Okay. So, okay, this curve should have come like this, 1 and 2 and 2 and 4. हे असा curve होता, sorry, slight mistake in this curve, the way I have drawn. So, did you all get this? That our equilibrium comes somewhere here. If this is your demand curve and this is our supply curve, wherever the demand supply curve intersect, that will give us the equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity. Okay, so since the first lecture, I don't want to go beyond a point, but for a few lectures now we will be discussing concepts of cost, revenue, okay, profit, loss, and we will also be discussing demand, supply, demand and supply, okay, and elasticity of demand and supply. We will be discussing demand, supply, and elasticity of demand and supply. ओके, आपल्या आजच्या लेक्चरमध्ये आपण फक्त दोनच गोष्टी स्टडी केल्या आहेत. फर्स्ट थिंग वी हॅव स्टडीड इज डिमांड, व्हॉट इज डिमांड शेड्यूल अँड अ डिमांड इक्वेशन. सेकंड थिंग वी हॅव स्टडीड इज सप्लाय, supply equation and a supply schedule. And third, I want to emphasize all of you with this, that is the notion we have studied today. We have seen what is equilibrium. Okay, equilibrium म्हणजे a price at which quantity demanded is equal to quantity supplied. म्हणजे both are functions of price, but अशी किंमत ज्याच्या वेळेस quantity demanded is equal to quantity supplied, that we will call as equilibrium. We'll call this as equilibrium price. Okay, did you all get this? हे कॉन्सेप्ट समजलाय का तुम्हाला? ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, have you got this? Okay, fine. So next lecture whenever we meet, I will take it further. So till then, if possible, you should try to read the study material, okay, and try to check if you are able to get the concepts. जेवढं तुम्ही स्वतःहून अभ्यास करताल तेवढं तुम्हाला चांगलं आहे. ओके, you have to depend on your own studies and reading skills. Okay, with this I will stop the live stream for today. Thanks for coming.